because he raised the height limit, but as you can see from that one building, the clouds literally go right through the buildings now, unless you build them over the clouds, because he rose the height limit but not the clouds. So this is an arrow dispenser. It hits those bricks over there, so if a monster falls down there, they're screwed. But you have to take out some redstone and put it in that spot there to make it work. I'm not going to do it for the sake of this video because it doesn't need to. Here's another. I can only sleep at night. I'm going to sleep. Maybe the rain will go away in the morning. Yep. Looks like the rain's gone. Nice sunny day again. Perfect for walking through some of the tunnels. This one leads to a fishing dock. Just stand out here and fish. The water's deep enough that you can catch fish, but you cannot catch the fish in creative mode. I found out that it doesn't work. This is a waterfall that comes out. Took me a while to get the water so that it was like not moving here, because I obviously didn't want it moving to push your lures around. But that is a fish area for fishing that you have to do in regular survival mode. It does not work in creative mode. And then here's just another house. Got some bunk beds in here. Just because I figured it'd be cool. And then I just figured out how to make them by looking up on a video. Of course, I didn't figure that out. But most of this stuff I did build without a video, because I think that's part of the fun of this game, is building whatever you want. And I mean, that castle, I'm sure some people would say it's not very good, but I'm personally pretty proud of it because, I mean, I did it without looking up how to do something. So, I feel self-accomplished for doing that. Down here, by doing it versus looking it up, which I understand that a lot of this how-to stuff gets a lot of views, and that's nice, because obviously I want views for my video. That's kind of the whole point of it, is to get views, but I also do it. Now, those are tunnels. They fall down to the underground where we already were. I'm not interested in going down there. And we did it to just see what was down there. There was no actual... There was a glitch where one of my friends was able to, see the underworld. He had, a square glitch where he could see what was there, and he told me that there was an underground mine, and we'd never been in one, and we wanted to go investigate. So, we figured out where it was, and just dug this back into my house, just to show you the entirety of that, in case you weren't aware, or weren't paying attention. And then this is another long tunnel. As you can see, that was a three-way split there. Jump here for easy exit and to head to the jungle, which is where we are heading next, is to the jungle. Cowabunga! Jump! Splash. There's a way back up, just in case you jump on accident. There's this part of the world, just to show you. I mean, I've already shown you it all, but here's actually seeing, what it is. We initially started on a snow place, but we decided that we didn't really like it over there, so we just started moving, and this is what we found. Close the door. I don't know why I keep leaving doors open. Oh, I have minecarts. Perfect. Just use one of those versus actually. Maybe put the other two in here. And then I can show you this. Punch the button and ride. Just ride through the swamp zone. Because this is what this zone is swampy. If I had my map out, you could see that this area is like total swampland. Not this particular, this is more like grassland, tree area, but the world itself was like total swampland. Whoa, the world is loading as we come to it. There's some of the jungle, as you can see. That is where we are heading. Bump. And welcome to the other side. Go in here. Here's an incinerator. Just so that you can do stuff like, whoops, I don't want the cookie. Boom. It's gone. Step out here. There's nothing out here. It's just jungle. Just a place built in trees. Nothing exciting. And here's another fireplace. And a table area. Just because. Let's go down one more drop. As you can see, there is some open area, but that's because I didn't close anything. Unless I actually... the trees seem to have grown in my area. That is what happens when you have a tree room. Whoopsie. Whoops. Good thing I can rebuild it. There. That's good. Maybe they didn't grow in my area. Maybe that was my doing. This just opens to like a swimming section. And then up here you have... This is just the up. I'm just gonna fly back. Although I should probably destroy the minecart because I don't want somebody coming back here and getting bounced. Because you could hit this minecart and you could end up with a minecart in the middle of the track. Good enough. Good enough. I know most of this area just because I know I've explored a lot of it with maps and stuff. I just happen to not have a map in my inventory, and being in this mode I can automatically give myself another map. So I can give myself like a map that I've already filled in. One of my friends said there was a village, but I don't know where it is. So I can't show you that because I don't know where it is. He found it on a map when he got lost. And I don't know where the map part is because I just don't, okay? I don't know where it is. The reason I'm coming out in the middle of the swamp is for this stuff. It's hardly been started, but this was going to be the next project. that we're gonna build like a waterfront village thingy, I guess, and like waterfront tree houses and boardwalk. You can see it's pretty ambitious what everything's being planned. But as for right now, that's the end of this video. I'm not exactly sure how long it is because I'm using Fraps and I purchased it. So I hope it will all fit in one part. But if it does not fit in one part, I will split it into multiple parts. And so, either way, you will get to see the whole thing. And if you tuned in to my channel from whatever reason and you're not already subscribed, I would highly recommend you do so. And if you're curious and other stuff, other games in Minecraft, I'm going to be putting up a 1 to 10 Mists of Pandaria starter zone because I'm in the beta for it. So if you're a WoW fan, could highly recommend you check that out when I get it up. I haven't even really started working on it, but it's going to be with a hunter and show you the new hunter stuff. And then I also have a lot of... I'm not at my house anymore, like with my Xbox, but I still have a lot of saved videos. My problem with it is I'm not sure. I mean, the videos are really old, so like I'm not really sure on what happened in the games. So I can't really talk about the games. So I probably only would record them if I had like a topic that I truly could if I had like a topic that I truly could talk about for like the 5 minutes or whatever the game is. And then I would do a commentary over the video, like aside from what the video means. Because I mean, if I don't know the game, I don't want to describe how the game went. And it's Black Ops and like Halo Reach games. I have a ton of Halo Reach games, and there is some Black Ops games. I think I have more like recorded, but the problem, like I said, is I'm not at home right now, so I can't like save it, and at the same time I also can't play to get more. But I do have Steam. I have a bunch of Steam games that I might look into possibly recording something here or there, because I would love to get my channel back up and running and get more subscribers again, especially now that I have another venue to share stuff, which, if you recall, is the radio, online radio for gamers, darkmilitiaradio.com. Comes with my personal recommendation, and I would also suggest you check out their premium option, because of course it's a better choice, and I use it being a staff member for it. But if you've come here, if you've been directed to my videos from there, then that's great, and I really appreciate you coming and check them out. And I would also really appreciate a comment, a like, or a subscribe if you feel you're up to it. But again, I mean, everything's ultimately your choice. I can't force you. I do this for my enjoyment as well as yours, and I do hope you enjoy them. And then you'll comment with maybe some constructive criticism or something. But I'm going to let you ponder that and leave you with that. And I really hope you enjoyed this Minecraft multiplayer server tour. And I'll see what I can do, perhaps about maybe getting a day, maybe, where somebody could get in with me or something of that nature, if you're interested to play with me. But I'm not going to guarantee anything on that, because I obviously don't want you to destroy the world, as that's grieving, and I think our world has taken us a good 20, 30, 40 hours, maybe even more of time to make. It's been a lot of work. I mean, it may not look like too much. I personally think it looks like a lot, especially with how spread out it is. But if you don't think it looks like a lot, trust me, this game, even in creative mode, takes a while to make. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I definitely am going to look into maybe starting a new single player for Minecraft in survival mode and going through that from the start again. But kind of how this game is you have, like, at least how my experience with the game is I kind of am in and out on, like, wanting to do it and not wanting to do it. So I'm not going to guarantee any of that kind of stuff. Although I will guarantee that there will be a 1 to 10 Hunter Pandaria World of Warcraft starter zone in my video on my channel at some point in the next week or two. There will be one. And so if you wish to see that, the best way to see it would be subscribe. And please go check out my later videos if this is the first one you see. Please go check out my earlier videos if this is the first video you see on my channel. I've got some montages. I personally think the Tomahawk ones are the best because they're the ones I put more experience into. Got some commentaries. Again, remember, with commentaries, that at the beginning it was really tough, and then I think my commentaries get better as time goes on because I got more and more experience with doing them. But a lot of my later commentaries have a lot of hate on them because they were my opinions. So just take that in note when you comment that a lot of this stuff is my opinions. And so I'd appreciate you are free to comment and free to whatever. Free to say you don't like my video or free to offer advice. I would love constructive criticism that can help me get better in whatever way possible, because I would love to get better. But to comment on my channel and be like, haha, I have more subs than you, I've been doing this for less time, one, it's not really what I'm aiming for, and two, that's not really helpful to brag about yourself. And those kind of comments will probably not be shown on my channels. If you comment on that, I mean, I check all my comments, and I'll reply to all the ones I get, if appropriate. And then I'll do what I can to change it, or do what I can. If you want to see a certain game or something, I'll see what I can do about getting it on my channel. Because I really want to do this to accommodate my subscribers especially, but everybody in general.